Hi, it's Lynne with Softsquares. Today we're going to open the advent boxes that were sold through my shop, softsquares.com. We're doing day 16. We're going to open A, B, and the non-quilter advent box. Hello, we're back to this, another voiceover. I am so sorry. We're going to have to deal with a couple of these. Anyway, when I was coming up with this box, I was thinking of things that I wanted in a box, and that's how this whole concept was created and why you're getting what you're getting. And this is what's in box A, so let's open it. But I wanted you to know that there was some method to my madness. And this is a project. It's in a little bag, and look, it's a little project bag. And I'm going to show you what's in there. I made a video, actually I made a couple videos where I was playing with this back on a Saturday stitch-uation video. And I want to say it was back in September. I don't remember. I'm so sorry. But I'll try to link it. Anyway, you're going to get an 18 millimeter rotary cutter and replacement blades because they're really hard to find. And you're going to need that for this project. I'm also giving you a D-ring, which is an option you can use if you want to. But you're getting 3 coordinating colors of vinyl leather, and you can use whichever ones you want. You will need 2 to complete this project, but you may be able to squeeze a second one out of it. But what you're going to get are templates to make a wallet. I have given you step-by-step with pictures, instructions on how to make it. I also talk a little bit more about how I elaborated and things I did, which is why the D-ring's in there if you wanted to add to it and add a little keychain to it. We're making just a small wallet that will be like a credit card holder. It's great for putting in your pocket, sticking in your glove box, anywhere you want. Now this is one that I've already made. Oh, sorry, I have 2 there, maybe even 3. Yes, 3. This is the first one that I made. No, sorry, it's the second one I made. And this one I put the D-ring on. So you can see I just took some of the extra fabric and sewed it in there, put the D-ring on there, then you could hook your keychain or whatever you want to put on that. I did leave the corners squared up on this one. The pattern actually shows you or has you round the corners off. And I did that in the first one, which I'll show you here in a minute, but you don't have to. And this one worked just fine without it. But you're going to need this little rotary cutter to get into these little curves. Especially if you do the rounded corners. But this, you can see there's like little curved area for it, where you put your cards in. That little cutter works so nice for getting down in there. Anyway, the fabric or the material that I'm using is really weird. It is a double-sided metallic vinyl. I would not recommend using this. None of you should get this in your box, but you will get different colors in your box. But anyway, this one you have something on the inside where normally the first one you could see it was soft inside, and I would prefer that against my credit cards, honestly. But the first one, or the pink one, is the one that was the very, very first one that I played with, and I did go ahead and round the corners, and I'm trying to show you right there the difference between rounded and not rounded. Not much of a difference. It's just up to you. Now this one, I was really having fun with this. I made this a little bit bigger and I put a snap on it. I put a label on there to embellish it. I put the D-ring and I even put an extra pocket on the inside. And the way that I did this was I added an extra inch to the base template. And then I cut 3 pockets out. And the one in the middle, I just used the same fabric or material that I had for the body because I had so much of that strange metallic-y stuff. And I put that in there. And then on the inside, instead of following the template with a little curve, I decided just to play with it. And I've made a little V shape just to see what it looked like. But that rotary cutter is so nice. But there's, I put the snap in there. I would recommend putting the snap in there before you sew it on. I put it on afterwards and I was having a hard time getting it in the right place. And I actually had to remove the snap 2 times before I got it on there. So where my snap is a little weak. So I have to be really careful when I open it because you don't normally put things on and then take them off. But look at that cute little label. That actually, I think, came in one of my advent boxes from last year, and it has a little iridescence to it, which also does this material. So here are the templates. You have two. One's the body and one's the pocket one. And the pocket is just going to fold over in half and stitch up the sides. Seriously, that is it. It's super, super basic. If you want to elaborate, that's why I brought these other ones out here so you can see. You don't have to. It's just fun. You do have enough materials. You should have 3, and you can coordinate them however you want. You can make one pocket one color, one another color. It should be fun just to do whatever you feel like doing. And I wish I could tell you exactly what I'm saying. I'm really bummed I'm having to do voiceovers. I'm so sorry. Oh, what I did here is I actually reinforced that. My machine can handle the thicker weight, so I would strongly suggest that you slow your machine down, widen your stitch, and use a heavier weight thread. And then I went up and down twice. And I'm showing you the score marks on the base. That right there, that's in my hand, is the main piece, and then the other one is the pocket piece. And that one, actually, I'm showing that when it's the fabric, you will be folding it over right there. That's where it bends over. And then you stitch up the sides. You have raw edges. Nothing's going to fray. It looks really cool. Super simple. Just make 2 pockets and put that on there. What I did, and I'm showing you how I added just an inch to that part right there to make this pink one, just so that I had enough room to make it so it would snap shut. And then I happen to have enough room to add another pocket in there. And I think that could actually be really functional, just being a little bit bigger. So 2 pockets on the front and back and the inside, and then an extra. So there's a total of 6 pockets. And it has a D-ring on it. So the way I did this is super easy. I put the center piece in the middle before I closed it up. I just laid it on there. I opened it up flat. And then I did a straight stitch down both sides. And then, that's what I'm talking about right there, straight stitch. And then I turned it outside and zipped up the sides. Super, super easy. You're not going to get it on there any other way. But I would just encourage you to reinforce your stitch, use a heavier thread if you can, if not, just extra stitches. And those are 3 different ways that you can play with this, or that I had played with it. So you can do whatever you want and have fun with this little wallet kit. I've actually had people try to figure out how to make more. So just get more vinyl, whatever you want. This is the stuff that you for crafting. You can use it for your Cricut or your scan and cut, freeform stuff. It's just a package of I'm calling it vinyl, but some of it look like leather. That top one right there looks like snakeskin. I think there's even some suede and some cork looking stuff that went out. But it's all going to work really well with this and just be fun to play with. And unfortunately, I got a very large packet of vinyl, and I didn't have enough to put 2 of any one color in any kit. So everyone's getting different things, and you will have a little bit of a mix and match thing. I seem to be struggling with trying to get everything back in that little package there. But good luck, have fun, and please post your projects on my Facebook group, which is Soft Squares Quilting with Lynne. That is the group. I also have the Soft Squares page where I will be posting things if I have sales or whatnot, but you guys can post in the group page, so take advantage of that. And like I've said before, everything gets repackaged, but I need to kind of keep it straight. You should have seen when I was doing this. I did all the videos on one day, which is why I had no idea that some of this didn't work. And I have a table out in the hallway, which is why I keep walking away, where I have a pile on the left side for A box and the pile on the right side for the B box. And so I definitely need to keep them straight and in their original packaging before I repackage it, or I will have a problem. And I'm making sure I grab the right one for the B box. Let's see. I have a couple days there I was filming, and I don't really know what I was saying. I'm just going to let it keep going. I'm complaining about something. That's the B box. And I don't remember off the top of my head what you're getting. It's a surprise to everybody. I had 25 gifts in 3 different boxes. I had 75 different packages and multiple things in them. And off the top of my head, I do not recall what each individual day was. So sorry about that. I'm sure I'm giving you a long explanation as to what it is. And right now I can't remember what it is to fill you in on that explanation. So here we go. I think I know what it is, though. Come on, show me. All right, it is a vacuum. It is so cute and it works. This is actually showing you using it on a computer monitor, which was great too, but it's good for a small surface. I didn't get any success using it on my wool mat because it's a little too clingy, but it is rechargeable. It has a little nozzle on it. You could use it on your sewing machine, especially for getting down in your bobbin casing. So this will be something hopefully you guys like. And it does use a USB cord and it has one in there, which is why you're given a charger thingy. And you get a fan, because when I started putting these boxes together, it was summer and I was hotter than you can't believe. So all I could think of is, I'm hot. You guys must be hot too. So, or get hot. So you're going to get a little portable mini fan. It also charges with a USB, has a little stand, and it has, I actually put this in my purse and I've taken it to outdoor concerts and it's awesome. So you can use, I don't think I have any juice on there. So there's the port and maybe it came a little bit of a charge. I'd be surprised. So I think this one, for whatever reason, was missing the base. Most of them should come with a base, and I apologize if for some reason you didn't get a base. That's how they came to me, and I don't have a way to order extra ones, so I'm really, really sorry. But all it is a little tiny holder. You could probably not even need the holder or put it in something round, like a little, I want to say like a roll of Scotch tape. Just put the roll on the table and sit that in there to have it to stand up. I know that's kind of sad, but that's what I have to deal with if that should happen to you. Now I'm going through my box of stuff. I have no idea why I'm in there or what I'm doing. Oh, yes, I do. I'm trying to show you the actual vacuum. This is it. This is it in person. I have been using it. You can see, and it has the top that comes off. It has the brush that comes off. It has a filter in there. It comes apart into 2. It uses a USB, and it's quiet. And I'm going to show you how it doesn't really work on this. But effort, right? A for effort. But it is handy on your slick surfaces and your machine, your computer. It's got quite a bit of power to it, but it doesn't have a ton of battery. See, this is why you don't want to do it on the wool mat. You're going to pick up more stuff on your bristles than anything. Now, this right here, you did not get one, but I have to show you what this is. This is for picking up stuff and cleaning off your mat. I'll tell you, all this is one of those things you get to remove pet hair. And they have something very similar to it through the Gypsy Quilter, and they charge you $10 for it. This thing right here, I think came as a package of 2 for like a couple bucks. I don't even know what it's called, but it's under the area for pet removal, hair pet removal. But I would use that on my wool mat. So this little vacuum is awesome. I love it. My husband stole it from me a couple times. That's why I wasn't sure if I even had it. I had to go retrieve it. Now, unfortunately, I think one of you did not get the vacuum for some reason. I was having some issues. So if that's you, reach out to me. We'll work that out. All right. You're also in here getting some fat quarters. And I think there's 8 in this, if I remember correctly. No, there's just 5. They're coordinating. They are not a set, but they do coordinate. Everyone's getting different ones. You're just getting some fun stuff to add to your stash. So you're getting these 3 things in your box for box B. You're getting the fan, the vacuum, and 5 fat quarters. Enjoy! Tell me what you think of that little vacuum. I think he's so cute. And that fan, I love it. Love it. All right, off to the other room. Nope, I'm going to stay right here. And we're going to do the non-quilter box now. And this is what it looks like. This is really fun. It happens to be a little case, but it's not an empty case because that would be boring. So I'll show you what's in there as soon as I can break into it. By the way, as of the day I'm recording this, I'm doing the voiceover, I have one more of these boxes left. Obviously, we're into the month, but there's still one of these non-quilter boxes left. Anyway, so you get this little box right here that's good for holding cords, small things. You can even hold a little phone if you want, but I have put in there teeny tiny wireless headphones. So it just uses you have to get your own charger, but those chargers are like everywhere. And it's just a generic little Bluetooth earpiece. I honestly haven't tried to sync them up to know how well they work. They were just kind of fun to add to here. So anyway, that's it. See you tomorrow.